I knew my parents would disown me if I came out to them, so they started setting up meetings with my now husband, who ended up being gay, so I'm still with my girlfriend and he's still dating his boyfriend, but we're married. I, 29F, have been married to my husband, 30M, for 2 years. Here, in the country I'm from, you're expected to be married and have kids by the time you hit your mid-20s. I've considered myself lesbian for as long as I can remember. I've only ever admired women on television until I was 18. Then I went to Europe for my degree, and that's when I slept with a woman for the first time. In the 5 years I was in Europe, I've dated girls, although it wasn't anything serious. I felt validated and seen. I came back when I was 26, I was supposed to. I went there on a student loan. From then, my family started pestering me to get married. They started bringing home arranged marriage proposals. I couldn't come out to them. They are very homophobic. Not a day goes in my house without my parents or relatives talking something bad about my cousin, 35M, who came out when he was in high school. I would sometimes try to join the conversation and side with my cousin, trying to explain it's not wrong and how it works. But I was always responded with he's a sinner, he ruined our bloodline, and how he cold-heartedly dismissed all his mom's and dad's sacrifices. Around this time, I started visiting a bakery regularly, and the waitress, 27F, who wasn't shy about openly flirting with me. We started dating in secret. She came out but kept it low for my sake. She got kicked out from her house, her parents were homophobic. We still kept hanging out a lot. We weren't recognized as a couple in public because apparently we didn't look lesbian, both of us being quite feminine, wearing skirts and having no tattoos, as her friend liked to call it. Then in one of the dates arranged by my family, I met my now husband, let's call him Ivor. On my third date with him, I wasn't feeling very calm, I looked like could burst any second. I was frustrated with my family. I ranted all of this to Ivor in anger and asked him and his family to screw off while leaving. After a few hours, I realized how I messed up and was damn sure I was going to be disowned by my family, like they did to my cousin. That's when Ivor asks to meet me and confesses that he's gay and has a boyfriend. He's under similar pressure by his family too. My girlfriend, Ivor and his boyfriend went on a double date. None of us had the resources to shift to another country without our family's help. My girlfriend, although she came out to her family, being kicked out did a toll on her and she wasn't ready for any more judgmental glances. We decided that I and Ivor would get married. And so will my girlfriend and Ivor's boyfriend to each other. Our parents helped and encouraged us to get a house in a nearby city. Ivor's boyfriend had a stable job and he moved in together with my girlfriend in the same apartment as me and Ivor, just one flat away. Now, I'm married to Ivor on papers. But we are not involved sexually with each other. He spends most of his time at work and the other flat with his boyfriend, while my girlfriend is in this flat with me most of the time. None of us under our family's pressure anymore. But since the last few weeks, my parents have been asking us to give them a grandchild. And now we are in dilemma. We didn't think this through. We just wanted to be with our partners without our parents pestering us, and it was consented by both parties on the other side too. This is so messed up. I feel very guilty. Only if I had the courage to come out when I was young. Only if I wasn't afraid to be ditched by my family who wouldn't accept me like I was. Only if this country wasn't so damn homophobic. Only if I had a better paying job. I can't live my entire life like this, and I realized that too late. I'm a coward. I shouldn't have done anything I did in the last few years. I made some very bad decisions and I can't even breathe properly with a lump forming in my throat.